Hello and welcome to another episode of Digital Agency 0 to 10K series. Today we are going to talk about Talk of the Town database reactivation. And 0 to 10K series is where we help digital agencies to get to 10K a month as fast as possible with the help of all the AI tools and all the templates and the sales funnels that we provide. 0 to 10K is completely free just to helping agencies get to 10K. And why 10K is that is where things get interesting, where you can feel a bit stable and quit your day job and you have a bit of money to think about scaling. So let's dive straight in reselling and database reactivation. And we are going to just introduce the database reactivation and reselling assistant today, provided by Sway. And what Sway does is just helping you to fulfill, sell, and retain customers with the help of AI. So to dive directly in, today we are just going to talk about why database reactivation. You've probably seen a lot of videos about it out there. Um, and we've just summarized all those videos for you to find out why it is so good at the moment. And I'm gonna show you a quick demo. Again, another 3 minutes here to just show you how you can fulfill and not just sending a message out there and then your customers have to deal with all those responses. It's actually AI comes in, a pre-trained AI, which again in that 3 minutes I'm going to show you how you can do that without the technical jargon, as everything else in Sway, and then how to retain customers, because the fear with database reactivation usually is okay. I just send a message to a database and then what next, and there's nothing really to get customers to pay monthly fees and stuff. Well, you might be wrong. I'm just gonna go through that and how you can use a hook which is so strong that customers keep coming back to you, happily pay you monthly fees because you provide more than what they are paying you. And the offer these days that worked again, we've tried different offers ourselves, and we've seen offers out there that is really working well. We just put them all in the document that I'm going to just provide it to you, and then you can just go and try it. We see amazing response. Usually, out of 100, we used to get one or two. You know how it is in digital world at the moment, digital agency world. But with this offer, we get like 3 out of 10, which is really really powerful. And I'll show you what is next. So it's like, okay, you got a customer, you fulfill that order, and how you can monetize that relationship even more. So without any delay, let's dive straight in. Uh, the the biggest thing with database reactivation, if you ask me, is we are targeting a part of client acquisition that is not as crowded as the other part, the first part, really, because any digital marketing services that you see out there, SEO, web design, social marketing, social media marketing, management and all that lead generation, they all focus on generating leads and usually not on the conversion. So um, let's say you generate leads for a customer and then they convert in the best case scenario 30 to 40%. And it's just what about the other 60%? And that is usually why the retention in digital agency world is really, really low, 2 to 3 months, because they see the negative. They see, okay, we're not converting enough, so no, we don't want your service. They don't really sit and calculate how much your services are bringing to them. With database reactivation, that is not the case. You're like very easy conversation there. Really is like, okay, you're getting leads, great. What's your conversion rate? Most of business owners they don't know, but a good one can be 30, 40%. And then you ask them, okay, what about the other 60 or 70%? That is when they'll be, oh, okay, I never thought about that. And that is a conversation opener for you. So this part of the client accusation is not really, it's a bit untapped at the moment. And it's usually like the services provided in this part is database reactivation, appointment setting, review management, resell. Review management, crowded, we don't want to enter there. But reselling, database reactivation, appointment setting is where your chances to stand out and set new standards. Really, it's time to kind of put yourself out there and differentiate yourself from the rest of the crowd. And of course, as you make lots of money for your customers using database reactivation and reselling services, you can make serious cash there as well. So um, and then I have two ones here. I realize this should be number two, but anyway. So 10x hotter offer. Why? Because you do not charge any ad spend, or you don't ask them for any ad spend. The service is completely based on the database that they already have, the money that they have already spent on buying a list or running ads and stuff, and it's for those leads who haven't converted yet. It's completely dead to them, so it will be a good deal for them to just hand it to you and see if you can retrieve some of those leads. So the offer there is so strong. It's like, look, no risk to your business, and I generate you more business without risking like your hard-earned cash. So I wrote performance base here. It's not the offer that um, we recommend for long term, because sales is out of your control. You don't want to get charge them like based on performance. They might suck at selling, as most of the sales people out there do. But um, once you show them, like you can just go and say that it's completely performance based. And once you get them 10, 20 leads, then that is when you can calculate, see, okay, based on the performance, is it good value for you or not? Um, and then if it is, you can just continue. If it's not, you can just bring it to appointment, or you can bring it to, okay, and the lead that I generate you, I charge you. Since they've seen the value, it's a lot easier conversation at that time to just tell them, okay, this doesn't make sense for me. I need to charge you based on this and that. And also, since the fulfillment is really, really easy here, you are not risking your time and also your money. So it can be a very, very, it's not like paid ads that you have to spend hundreds, and if you don't get result, you get stressed. You don't spend anything here. And last one is more results without major change. Again, you don't ask them, okay, you've been doing content marketing, now come and do Facebook ads, because most businesses, really, a lot of them, they don't like these offers because change, and people do it, they don't like change. And then you're like, okay, business owner, just do what you're doing. I'm just gonna come and do my thing here without really interrupting your daily work and stuff. Just close any lead that I send your way, or an appointment that I send your way. Just take it and close it. So for that reason, the offer that you can put out there is so much hotter than the other offer out there. Sorry about my design. This is the best I could do. Design is not really my thing. So 15 times easier to fulfill and get results. Again, you are sending messages to a warm audience that they were interested at some point, for whatever reason they haven't converted, but there was an interest in the very first place. So it makes that usually a lot easier so than selling to a cold audience. Let's say running to cold email or running ads. Conversion is a lot higher, and they're low hanging fruits exactly for that reason, because again, in reselling, especially if they've reached their wallet once for a business, they're a lot more likely to reach their wallet again for other services that business provide. And so the 60 to 70% more conversion, based on this research that has been done, the probability to sell to an existing customer is 60 to 70%, and well, new prospect is 5 to 20%. So for you, fulfillment is a lot cheaper and faster and safer than running ads. You don't risk really your time, and you don't risk your money, and you don't really need to know how to run ads and all that. It's super easy fulfillment as well. So without further delay, let's just jump into this demo. I connected my phone, because how we reactivate the database is via SMS. So once you get the database, we are assuming that now that you close the deal, or you just want to run a test run for a business, got 100 or 200 of their dead leads, and then you just import it to the system. And I just created on my phone here. You're in the UK number. So what you need to do is just come to your assistant, I haven't thought of what sort of customer that can be, but we're in financial space here in the UK, so I'll just go with one of that. I just created the new one here, and we've got many different type of assistants here. There are other videos about these ones. I'm just going to go straight with the database reactivation or selling. So company name, let's say we go with, um, yeah, let me put master plan valve. Uh, one of our very well reputed customers based in the Midlands here in the UK. Company description. Actually, you don't need to do this first, but let me just go first. Sorry, to assistant type reselling AI. Usually, the first message that we send is, let's say, this is from master plan valve. Master plan valve. The message should be kind of A2P proofed and stuff. You need to introduce yourself, you need to have the company name, and you just need a simple yes or no to begin from them. And you can just start with your updating our records. Is this still the right number for that person? So if the ones that they say no, fine, AI will politely tell them okay, and then kind of move them from the database. You don't want the ones that their name is there by mistake or is wrong or they change their phone numbers anyway. And then once they say yes, then you remind them of the offer, and then you can see if they are still interested. You can qualify them for your customer, and it's actually your AI that is going to do the conversational AI, going to do the heavy lifting for you here. So the offer at the time was the complimentary retirement health check. And I'm like, hey, is this still of an interest? In case of resell, you can be like, hey, is this the right number for this and that? Yes. It's like, hey, we've done business this time, that time. Um, we offer this other service. Are you interested? Things like that. You get the idea. So we just want to see with this customer if for whatever reason they didn't convert at the time, maybe the time wasn't right, or whatever the reason be, we are just going to try again. Usually, anytime you try, the expectation can be like maybe really the best case is like 10% of that database you can turn them to appointment, but it's usually, to my experience, 3 to 7% in the best case. At a given time, usually 3 to 7% of your audience of active buyers, and for that reason, it's also 3 to 7%, which can be a great number. But we are just gonna go retirement health check. Is it still an interest? And then, of course, satisfactory for us is it must be a positive intent. And then question two, we can add more questions. Say, hey, do you have at least like this much, that much money? Let me just ask that first. Let's say our customer, they don't want to work. Is your pension lump sum, lump sum over 50,000? And the answer, let's see, which they should be, because if they say maybe and stuff, they don't know. All right. So we have three questions. We need to make sure that, okay, they are available to make calls the next 3 days. Sorry, the next 2 weeks. They have at least this much. And so if your customers are solar, you're like, hey, are you a homeowner? If your customers are pizza delivery, you're like, okay, are you living within 5 miles? You get the idea what sort of questions you can ask here. And I'm gonna submit this one. And the next thing I need to do, I'm gonna just give it a name. What name? I can give it, Peter. I say George. Never tried George. So capital. Don't worry about the rest. That's for our AI chat widget. And here set up Right, and the website master plan. Well, so this is their website. Why it is so important to put the website and company description, because the answers aren't always straight yes and no when AI communicates with the customers. And if AI doesn't know an answer, if they ask some extra questions, AI will dig in their website. If it knows the answer, it is just gonna give them the answer. If it doesn't know the answer, it's gonna tell them, okay, talk to one of our human. Boom, all you need to do is just put their website, and it goes dig in their website and write you a beautiful summary of what they do and stuff. What you can do is just add like calendar link of your customer. Um, I can say like HTTPS, or just make it simple, calendar.com, just to give AI as much as information it needs. Boom, there you go. That is you ready, and we've already named the AI. We gave the first message. We gave the qualifying questions, and all I need to do now is just go to that list and choose the list of that particular customer. You can have multiple customer on the same account here, and you just need to create what we call a smart list here for each customer, their own database. So just to make sure you don't send the wrong information to the wrong one. And when I choose the contacts, all I need to do is complete on that butthead. And I suggest when you really run it for somebody, go for attribute more than the batches of like 50 or 60 maximum, and do 2 times a week, 3 times a week, like maximum of 200 uh, messages a week. But with this one, just come and choose the customer name. We just call it customer number one, and that's just give it this one a name. That's all you need to do. So done. So let's say you've sent this message to now 60 people, 70 people, or 100, 200 over a week, and then people will start responding. So here we go. I just received a message. I've got my phone here. This is my little girl. So the message is here. If I head back also to our AI assistant, if yeah, I name myself Merdad and also name Merdad. So this is Merdad from Master Plan. We're updating our records. This is still the right number for Merdad again for myself. So I'm gonna say yes to this one. But we're just gonna challenge AI as well to just make sure that we've got the right information. I put this is Merdad. Which was wrong. I should have put George anyway. So it's just gonna go and dig, and we put like 3 to 5 seconds between each message just to make sure it's like human like. So see, yeah, yes, this is George from Master Plan Wealth. I'm reaching out to see if our complimentary health check is still of an interest for you. Yeah, this is what I put. You get the idea of like say, uh, what is let's don't say let's not say yes or no. What is retirement health check? Let's challenge it a little bit. Because again, as I said, let's put misspelling. Um, so let's challenge it a little bit to see if you're running it for someone you don't want AI to give them wrong answers. It might hurt their reputation and they will not be happy with you. So again, this AI is just like a kid or a puppy. Sometimes they make mistakes here and there, but you don't regret it altogether because it's so powerful there. So what is AI doing now is just going to their website, searching for this retirement health check. If it finds something, it finds it like this and it explains about it. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'll get somebody to talk to you. So it includes an assessment of your pension savings, blah blah. It found it there, giving them all the information. Is this something still I would be interested in? Let's say yes, sounds good, or sounds good. It's just amazing, really, what AI can do in the conversation. It's a great opportunity to get to an expert advice, and all that is kind of convincing them that it's a good idea, and then it always repeats the last question just to make sure that the conversation doesn't get different direction. So boom, the second question is your pension lump sum, and don't worry about any also mistakes here, grammar mistake or misspellings and stuff. AI, you see, as you see how it actually correct all that for you. Great to hear, Merdad. The next question I have is regarding your pension. Is your pension lump sum over 50? I believe so. And the last question we ask them to answer is like, are you free for a book call? And we said it should be a positive intent. So if they say, no, I'm not free, we can try that. Or for this um, example here, we just go all the way to the end. That's excellent. That last year you're available to book a call with one of our financial within the next 2 weeks. They can provide more information detailed about and answer your questions you might have, which is like do. We could challenge it a bit more, but I'll just leave it to you. We have a link that I'm just going to provide also in this presentation that you can just go challenge this AI and then see it for yourself. And you can use it as a hook for your customers to tell them how to show them, give them a taster of how AI actually will communicate with their customers. Boom, you see, a fantastic method. You can book a call with our financial advisor at this calendar, the link that I just put there. Just to remind you, it was here, just put it in there, calendar.com, so it gives them. And the beauty of this is if they don't book after 10 minutes, AI will check. If they haven't booked, it will just ask them, okay, which day of the week are you free? And then it starts booking them that way. And if they don't respond, again, AI, without bothering them too much, it will send them a reminder, I think, in an hour and then in a day. And then if they don't respond, it just leaves it from there. So you see how powerful this one, this is. You basically, that's how you fulfill. I mean, AI really does 99% of the job for you. But all you need to do is just come, put their customer website here, so you train AI to know their business inside out, and go in assistant tab, of course, you choose reselling, and then put the first message there. Let's say if it's reselling, is like you're doing it for a restaurant or for a pizza service, and you're like, hey, this week we are giving one buy one get one free. Are you interested? It's like yes, and then the questions can be, are you living within 5 miles of this and that? Yes. And then you can even put a code here and then tell AI it has to be this code, otherwise they're disqualified. So you see how in your industry, whatever your industry, your niche is, you can really, you're the expert in that niche, so you can just come up with those questions or ask those questions up front from your customer. Hey, what is your criteria for like a good appointment or a good lead? And then just chuck them here, tell AI what is a good answer, what's a satisfactory answer, and the AI does the hard work for you. So that is that. Took a bit more than 3 minutes here, but I'm sure you let me, because I had to explain. But that's how simple really this one is. And also there is an app coming with this that you can, if but this is a white label version of this one, that you can put it in any CRM or any marketing automation with custom links. So if you're using high level, great, you can just put it there. If not, you can have an account just like this. If you're using a white label service of high level as well, which is that one, and you can just get one from us without any extra charge. So you don't have to pay really any other software, just one account, and then you can handle as many customers as you want within one account. So with that saying, demo done. The offer. So the offers that we tried. We have a document full of different offers that we try or we see others try, and then we go try and see what sort of response we get from it. But it's just super easy. You just need to go to like Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter, wherever your niche, your customers hang around, and then send them a simple message that, hey, um, do you have any leads that they haven't converted? I can do it completely on performance deal, means I get paid when you get zero spending on ads, zero upfront costs. You don't have to charge if you don't want to any upfront cost just to get that deal. And once they see the value in it, then it's just your chance to just go and ask for setup fees if they want the system running all the time and stuff. Also, you can charge them either per appointment or per lead, up to you. We suggest to begin with just go per sell. Just tell them if you sell, then get paid. And once they're down like 10 to 20 leads, then you can see if there is value in it for you. Sometimes, again, with financial services, if they convert like one lead, they get anything between like £1,000 to £2,000 maybe, and if you charge them like 30-40% of that is great. Like if they convert 2 to 3 a week per customer, happy days, like 2,000 a week without really doing anything. Well, AI doing happy days for me. But again, depending on your niche, you can just adjust this offer to that one, but you do not have to, because again, the fulfillment is almost zero cost and the time investment is zero. You can just put a no-brainer offer for them. And I also suggest to go after businesses that they advertise. They have lots of leads that they don't; those leads don't convert. They understand the value of that question that you can ask. Okay, what about those 60 or 70% that you don't convert? And they will be like, okay, what about them? Like, can you do anything about them? You're like, yeah, I can. So I'm just going to put this document also out there. If you have this comment is open here, so if you have any comment on this one, if you've tried any offer that you think others can use and you have success from this one, uh, just you can share it with others as well. So um, there will be a video explaining more about this offer and stuff, but for purpose of this video, that was just it. And then why customers will need to pay a subscription. Very important, because with database, like, okay, customer have 2,000, 5,000, whatever database. I send them message done. What's next? Why they should pay me? How you said 10K a month, Murdoch? Like, why it's not a month? It's just once, and um, that's it. But I'll just prove you that why that is not the case. Lots of time, like when we send messages out there, some customers they like we don't hear from them anything, and then in 2 months they're like, yeah, I'm interested. Like with car dealership, we send messages, and especially in that one, people like after a month or 6 weeks or something, they start messaging. So that's one thing to tell your customers: look, not all the messages coming straight away, and since they get results straight away from what you implement with them. Like there are people who respond within seconds, and they'll be like, "Wow, this is really working." And once you tell them that, yeah, these others might respond in 2 months, or that you can still keep this service going. And also, yeah, a maximum of 100, 150, or maybe 200 messages maximum, really, a week. So if they have a database of, let's say, 2,000, it will take weeks and weeks, like about 2 months to go just through that. And in that 2 months, they will be generating new leads that they don't convert. So it will just keep going and going and going, rolling month after month. And since you're getting them results, they will see no reason to cancel this with you. And um, uh, they re-engage every, like, I put XYZ because in financial world we don't do it. We don't do it maybe more than twice a year. Every 6 months we just send this one. But again, with the pizza delivery, you can send this once a week. And with some businesses like car dealership, you can send it every 3 months, or mainly 3 months is recommended. But if your niche is more specific, With the time, you can just keep re-engaging. Like send them the message. It's fine to send them every 6 months. Right, and things to do. Usually, as a SaaS or like the services that we provided onboarding customers is always one of our biggest challenges to just say add this calendar, connect to this, integrate it with that and stuff. But with this one, it's super easy. Just ask them to download the app, and then anytime an appointment is made, if it's via their calendar, great. If it's not, they can just see all the conversations via app, and also they can see all the bookings, everything really. So you can kind of um, show them the wins, and also when a customer is ready to speak to them, they can just pick the phone up and talk to them. And make sure that you send them. We recommend weekly, but in the beginning, maybe in the first week. Um, any time an appointment is booked where their database or respond is there, let them know and let them don't assume that they will think, okay, this guy is doing a great job or this girl. Just make sure you tell them, hey, you just had a lead, well done, congratulations. Give them all the credit, but at the same time, they know that you are the one who is creating it for them. So it gives you just basically it just helps the retention a lot. And also, once they get 10 to 20 leads, then you can just go and talk to them, just see how it makes sense for you, and then bring the new deal to them and see what they think about it. So, what is next is the last bit. So, um, say practice what you preach, because once you get a customer, you get a lead. We're talking about reselling and database reactivation. You should be doing it for yourself as well. So when somebody pays you start paying you, that means they're already generating more money than what they're paying you. They're happy customers, so you can go and resell other products to them. Like, hey, by the way, we are doing paid ads, are you interested? You can use the same system to send these messages to them as well, that hey, thanks for using our database reactivation, we're hoping you're happy with it. By the way, we uh, do an in-house lead gen system as well if you're interested. And since you delivered on what you said, you will have a lot more chances to basically deliver every marketing needs that they might have. So for this one, that's why Sway doesn't end just with reselling. We have a full system that helps you to create for your customers a full in-house lead generation system. Again, as you saw, it is as simple as reselling campaign with few clicks here and there, and then you can uh, just monetize like the relationship, the customer that you have, and you can just increase that lifetime value of customers that you are getting results. On a separate video, I'm just gonna talk about this in-house lead generation system. If you're a part of our Facebook group, you will probably see it on the video side. I'll chuck them in there. Not chuck really, I'll just place them nicely in there. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, um, uh, there will be on the same playlist where you can go and see how you can now build them an in-house lead generation system. Again, time of delivery 3 to 5 minutes, but it does everything that it we are showing here, and it's easy to get customers. You just, again, once you get some results, you just show them something like this, like, look, I can build this whole thing for you, and then you can go on performance base if that's working for you with that customer, or you can just charge them a hefty upfront fee. We charge anything between like 3,000 to 5,000 pounds here to just set it up, and then based on what source of ads they want, we charge I think between 249 to 1249 per month, and which is really great. So, second thing is make sure you ask for testimonials. Again, marketing digital agency world is really saturated out there. You need others to kind of step in and talk about you, because people believe what people others say about your business more than what you say about your business. So make sure you get the testimonials from the happy customers. Once they start getting response, don't wait for them to get like this amazing result before they leave you. just with few leads, you are delivering far more than 99% of what other digital marketing agencies are delivering out there. So be confident in that. Go and ask for those great testimonials, and make sure you celebrate your wins. If you don't know what a win really is or what a win means, and make sure you celebrate. It gives you enough motivation and to just go and conquer the next milestone. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave comments. What do you think about it? Make sure if you use an offer that works, just update it so everybody else can use that offer, also for their customers, and also share your wins. I'd love to hear about your wins, and like once you go and set it up for a customer and how AI talks to them, to their customers, and how many leads and how fast they responded. Just make sure you share those. Just sharing it makes you feel very good about your business. Also, it helps others to understand the concept more, and then hopefully help them to get to that 10K a month really quick. So have a great one. Thank you for watching this video, and see you guys on the next episode.